Here, everyone. I'm Jatin and I'm the Young Men's Leader from West Auckland. I hope you all are keeping well and safe during this lockdown. I know it's hard for keeping us motivated, encouraged, staying active, staying fit during this whole fiasco of the pandemic and the lockdown we find ourselves in. But I strongly believe that if we have the courageous faith, we can actually uh, just try motivating ourselves and take our lives forward. Talking about courage, I want to share with all of you a guidance that I was reading in the New Human Revolution. So, this is from the New Human Revolution, volume 23. And the guidance comes from this chapter, which is titled Courage. And in this chapter, Ikeda Sensei is speaking to the student division members back in Japan in the year 1975. And the chapter starts off, it's on page 167. It says, "The courage to challenge and triumph over one's limitation is what defines a victor. The door to victory opens only when one gains control over one's own tendencies towards weakness, cowardice, laziness, avoidance, and resignation. By bravely training oneself and making an earnest effort while young, a person can build a strong, unshakable foundation for victory in life, upon which one can construct a great bastion of human revolution." Further to it, Ikeda Sensei says, and I quote, "The new century will be built with the passion and energy of youth. The future of a society in which youth have lost the enthusiasm for constructive participation is dark indeed." And Shinichi profoundly regretted the negative mood prevailing among young people at that time. The members of the student division were working together with Shinichi to uphold the philosophy of human revolution and create a new current through to build the future. They earnestly exchange ideas among themselves, unquote. Now, Shinichi Yamamoto, who's Ikeda Sensei, was speaking to Mr. Tahara, who was the student division chief in the year 1975, just before the meeting, the general meeting that the student division was holding. He said that we really need to come up with a name for this division. And he guided Mr. Tahara to talk to the student division members and come up with some suggestions. So Mr. Tahara and leading representative of the night school students set about to think about a name for the group to foster capable individuals. And Mr. Tahara eventually presented several ideas to Shinichi, who looked them over and suggested, "I think Soaring Group is a good choice. The night school students, as members of the Soaring Group, will continue to soar into the skies of Kosenrufu with me forever, soar as leaders of society and triumph." Now, Soaring Group was the name given to the group, and they came up with a song, or I should say a poem, which they recited saying, "The wind blows fiercely down this path, crossing the countless mountains and rivers of our chosen mission in life, caring about the people's troubles, young lives burning with justice. Oh, wind, blow, wind, our vow as pioneers is firm." The song described the feeling of the night school students as they faced the multiple challenges of work, study, and Sokakai activities, as well as their determination as pioneers. So what I came across after reading this bit of this chapter, it's really relevant in today's modern time, because all of us do face a lot of challenges in our daily life, be it work, studies, relationships, or health. But if we do have courage, which wells from within us when we chant Daimoku honestly in front of the Gohonzon, we can overcome any obstacle. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope we come out of this situation soon. Cheers.